Hello, hello guys, hello everyone. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hello guys, how are you? Hello TC. Hello Moha. Alert. Hello guys. How are you guys all doing? Good? Awesome. Wing Chun. Yes, wooden dummy Jeffrey Thomas. How are you? Oh boy, my body's aching. Just stretching it out. Hello. A stanky leg. Joke there. Awesome. Okay, George. You see some combo. Good. Awesome, Jeffrey. Glad you're doing good. Can you do Bruce Lee training? Yeah, everybody can do Bruce Lee training. Alright guys, let's train. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Hello everyone. Just kick right here and the thing. Now sometimes you get carried away and you kick yourself right here and you hit the ankle, it's gonna hurt like hell guys, so careful. It's combined with Wing Chun and Ngan Kong Phai is sort of like an art that condition your arms and leg with the wooden dummy. That's from my master. He taught me a little bit of that, and then I learned a little bit of Wing Chun. So I find this part right here, this is Ngan Kong Phai, where you kick, you condition your shin, only the side, not too much, you don't go directly to the shin. So I do that sometimes, not directly of course. Oh, that's dirty water. It's raining, but 2 days ago, so. So therefore I will condition my hand and foot. Hello, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Saigon, yes. Welcome to Vietnam. Hello everyone. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Hello, hello. Shall we go over the basics? Okay. Just getting warm up. Getting warm up, guys. Let's go over the basic. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Hello Beatrice. Hello Sarah. Sarah, hola. Hello Sarah. How are you? Kung Fu, yes, Kung Fu. Thanks, Gotti. Thank you. So with the wooden dummy, where you can practice a few basics and then you make your own combination, guys. So I find it pretty cool after you learn wooden dummy and Wing Chun for like first few months. Especially for me, I have background in martial art before. I came from Taekwondo, and I also learned other traditional Kung Fu, but mostly forms. So that's why I have a little bit of background in martial arts, and therefore I learned it. I find it much easier for me than, of course, somebody else that first starting. So if you do have a background in martial art, you can pick this up very easy, very quick. Within like the first month, you probably pick it up. Xin chào từ Mexico. Hello from Vietnam. How are you? How are you? Got it? Got it, right? Did I say that right? How are you? You can call me Mr. Fan. Mr. Fan is fine. Master Fan, Mr. Fan, or Fan, whatever you prefer. But everybody is like Ip Man, pretty much Ip Man and Bruce Lee idol, right? So I'm one of them. Yeah. Hello. All right, guys, let's get into training. So yesterday we're training with you guys this part. Remember this part, and then you go here, and you hit here. So you combine the two, and you go like this, combine your arm. Then you can move like that. So the basic movement, circular movement, where you try to move your arm and wrist attaching to the dummy. So never let go unless you like about to hit. Then you let go of the dummy arm. Whereas you're pretending you're practicing with someone, is sort of like what you call it, the sticky hand or something like that in Wing Chun, right? So here with the dummy, you can do the same thing. You can do the sticky hand with the dummy, always attach it like this, right? And then with the other one, you combine where like we practiced this yesterday, remember? So if you guys along with me yesterday, you would probably see I practice the same thing. Sorry, Sarah, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know what language is that. I only know English and Vietnamese. So sorry if I don't understand. Thank you. All right. All right. Hello from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. All right. Let's go. So let's review that. Okay. So basically, just relax your body. Okay. I want you to relax your body. Now from here, you just từ đây mình có thể là vuốt nhẹ cái tay một nhân thôi. See, just rub it against it, sticking your hand, fingers, and arm always touching the dummy. Okay, always touch it like this, right? But you want to like have to relax your whole body. Keep your breathing nice and steady. Okay, just relax and stay focused. Forget about everything else, right? Whatever you do in life, what activity you do, if you're focusing on that, like I wouldn't say 100%, but our mind is always wandering everywhere. So unless you're a monk or something, you can train that like focusing on 100% to your breathing or whatever. But here we train, so we try to focus pretty much try to focus more than 80% and up into your activity, whatever you do. Right? So I will focus my breath, regular. I just go like that. Sometimes I go fast. I move like this. Sometimes I go like this. See, sometimes you just focus and then you hit, you strike, palm strike. Right? And sometimes you go knife hand strike, and sometimes you pull palm strike to the ribs. Okay? So after you after you do about 5 times rubbing like this, you get bored. Okay, so If I'm boring, what I'm gonna do? So I go boom, like that, right? Make it up, make it exciting so that you can train, right? And you know, if you guys want to train, prefer with music, whatever, turn the music up and train. See? Okay? Now you see how I move, right? So from here I focus, I relax, and all of a sudden I speed up, boom, 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 like that, right? Sometimes you have to change like that. You have to accelerate. You practice normal, all of a sudden, boom, right? That's where you're gonna get. That's where you're gonna hit the target. Because if you keep on like always just same speed all the time, you're not gonna cut your opponent. So sometimes you gotta practice change of speed, acceleration, faster, move faster, right? From one point to the next one, right? Just like a Ferrari or Lamborghini, right? When it start beginning, go zoom like that, right? You don't want to go zoom like a Ford or whatever, a pickup truck or whatever. It's just low or something like that, right? You want to go zoom right there, right? So sometimes you just relax, all of a sudden go relax, boom, relax, boom, 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 like that, boom, right? So that's what you want to do. Sorry, Alexandro, I don't understand. Is that like Spanish or something? I don't know. Ok, chào tất cả mọi người nha. Alright, so I'm president. So now this part, now I want you to hit this part, like here. From here, you're just gonna go chop it, sort of like up. I'm going up a bit, right? I go up and in, up and in. So it's sort of like the movement here, up and in, like in an angle, like that. So therefore later on you can combine this and then you turn. So it's sort of like you move your arm here, your forearm here against the wooden dummy, and then you turn, and then you go chop, right? And then you can also see, remember this movement, same thing, up, and then you combine that the circular hand movement. So after you practice that and you combine the two, you will be very flexible to do all the movement with ease. So that's the basics I do in my training. So I hopefully help you guys out. I'm a kickboxer. Any tips for this life and career? Wow, kickboxing. Kickboxing is pretty great, exciting stand-up sport. You know, there's a lot of successful kickboxer like doing well in MMA, like one championship or UFC, right? But of course, then you know it's not as much as popular. If you want your career to be as a fighter, right? Then you have to, I guess you have to adapt to other stuff too. But no doubt about it, like you know, like kickboxing is like I think it's like the top, one of the top like three stand-up martial arts, right? So but if you really like believe in as a career, as a kickboxer, as a fighter, or like if you go into a fighter, then you gotta train like very hard for that. And right now, like nowadays, of course, nothing is more popular than MMA, UFC, One Championship, of course. Like those one are the big organization. So if you can incorporate some of the BBJ ground fighting and all that, then I think you should be pretty awesome. Yeah. Hello. Okay, let's train. So I go like this. Let's do this 20 on this side, okay? And then we move on. So 1, 2. So you just open your palm like this, right? See? So I go like this. Sometimes I can turn, see? Automatically I can turn, right? So that is the movement, that's what it's for. I go like this, see? So the reason we train this is like if That's something. You're just pretending. Every time you train, you pretend that somebody is attacking you. So why you block it for, right? So attack you, you move out. See, this is a block. But this is what we train. We go here, up, 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 up. So, but the movement here, if I go boom, up like this, okay? Like this, boom, boom, okay? But when I go up like this, I'm gonna tense. I'm gonna flex my muscle only at the last minute. I go boom, right? And then I chop, right? I go boom, and then I chop. But I have to move out of the way because you're practicing, you're moving, like you're pretending somebody's gonna throw a punch at you, straight punch or something like this, right? Right? If it's a hook, then you go this way, of course. That's why we practice this way. So if they go hook, you go this way. If you go strength, you go this way, okay? So that's why we're practicing this part. Hello. Hello, Enox. How are you? Hello, everyone. A lot of beating in the futures. You know, like, yeah, when you're getting old and Parkinson and all that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people like Parkinson, a lot of diseases like fighters, like, you know, sometimes like in boxing, brain damage. And now in my case, I guess if I'm training like this, you may say that I get like, you know, my hand will be shaky like this in the old future or whatever, right? But the thing is, when I do this, there's like a certain thing after, if you feel your body like you hit really hard, you like you rub with like the traditional like you know, alcohol, whatever those Chinese Vietnamese medicine, and you rub on it if you really do it beating, right? Well, right now in training it's not so much to that point, you know. So I think for now it should be fine. Oh, awesome, William. Thank you. All right. Okay, guys, let's train. So I'll go here. So as you see, I'm hitting like this. Sometimes it doesn't hit too hard, but you just go hit here. Now you see how I sort of like circular in a little bit. See how my hands are hitting up. I sort of like move in a little bit, right? So eventually it's gonna go like this. Eventually, like that, like that. Okay, eventually it's gonna come like that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now you see how my footwork, I move right from here. Like later on you're gonna practice like this, step to the side and then you move. And then you knife hand straight to the neck, to the face, whatever, you know. Boom, 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 like that. All right, let's do 10 more on each side, sorry. So one, see later on, that's what the movement for. You block, and then you turn, chop, right? Boom, boom, circular motion, going up, in, and then out. Up, in, out, up, in, out. Now before we're practicing this, same thing. Boom, boom, boom. Remember that circular motion we've been training earlier? Boom, 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 like that. So you combine the two. You'll love to see my stretching routine. I assume you are. I used to stretch a lot before, but right now not as much. Sometimes I'm stretching on my legs and my lower back, you know, because once you hit middle age, of course, your lower back, you feel a bit sore. So sometimes I do that, right? All right, but I will. I would prefer a lot of stretching and focusing on the lower back. That's the thing. That's the thing for me. I will focus on that more. Okay, let's train that a bit more and then we move on, okay? Let's go. So now we're gonna combine the two. Remember the first one we learned like this, just the arm wrapping like this. Now the second one like this. Then you combine the two, so you sort of like half mix the two together. Sort of like this. And then sometimes you hit, sometimes you go up here, hit. Okay, come back down here, boom. Right? Hit, boom, 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 boom. Okay, chop. Right? So as soon as I block, I'm automatically over here. I'm out of the way here. So here I have this hand here to protect my face. Just anything. Sorry, the dog hit the camera and shaky. Yeah, from here. So from here, now you see I block here. I see this hand open, right? Now I can just hit right here, or I can chop right here, right? That's very straightforward. I think for a lot of Wing Chun move is common sense, guy. Straight line, whatever is open, you go directly straight line, and you redirect the person's punch, kick, whatever the force. You try to reflect it to another way. Try to reduce the force, and then from there, you're gonna face directly to them, and then you attack or whatever, chain punch, whatever. You can just throw whatever punch. It depends on what you learn, and then you can use and apply it. Right? So don't limit yourself with one martial art or like style or whatever, you know, whatever you do, whatever martial art you do, you learn, you combine 2 or 3 of them, whatever makes use, you use it, right? I mean, like, I don't stick to one style. I just like, you know, I learn whatever I find is useful for my body, right? You know, because my body is different from your body. Everybody else is different. So whatever you make useful for you. Like, you know, sometimes I just go, okay, I got part of Taekwondo. So I go from here. I got the legs too, right? So I have the kick, right? Okay, so that's the thing. I can just shoot kick, right? So don't just focusing on too much of the arm or the stand-up fighting too much and you neglecting like BBJ and all that. So please, if you know other discipline, please do practice them, right? Practice, make like about 3 to 5 moves. That's your favorite move, and you keep on training over and over again every day. I'm pretty sure you can make use of it in the future, right? So over there, then the legs. Sometimes I just go like this. I practice here, I kick, boom, right, boom, like that. So from here, you just need to do it. You just lift and you kick this part with the foot here. So right here, the whole part of the foot. So this kick is useful to preventing the people from, you know, when they try to lift, they need to kick you, and you try to anticipate and you try to stop them before they even execute the kick. So that one you have to be very quick. You have to know when they're about to attack, and you gotta like a little bit faster than them. Before they attack, you go like that, right? So that's what the movement for. So either I can go like this, or I can practice with here. You see a lot, some of the kicks I have in the video, I go boom, like that. Boom. Or you can go right in and you get in further. You practice that, boom, and then you switch the leg, like that. Okay. Right here, pretending this is his shin, right? This is shin. So as soon as lift the leg, boom, go right into the shin. So do like maybe around 30 to 50 of them, and you see how I feel. But this here, the whole foot of the feet coming across like this, and you just stomp it right there, like that, right there. The reason why we make it this way, so that it's bigger target, so you can hit the shin more. You can stop it right there, right? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we switch. Okay, arms always up in front of you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now in the beginning, you can look at this part of the wooden dummy and you kick. So you can kick accurately, you can hit the target. But later on, in the real situation, when you're sparring or you're practicing fighting with your partner or whatever, you try to practice, you look at the opponent and you kick just there, because you use it to like the level of your kicks and you know where your kick gonna be. So therefore you gotta focus. Eye contact. Chào Jimmy Khang nha, chào Jimmy Khang Neo. Chúc Jimmy một buổi sáng không. Nếu bây giờ nếu là bên bạn là chắc bên Canada hay Mỹ hay gì rồi không, hay Úc rồi, cho nên giờ không còn là bữa sáng nữa. Chúc bạn vui vẻ và hạnh phúc nha, tràn đầy năng lượng tích cực. Rồi, cảm ơn các bạn. Yep. So alright, just fix the camera a bit. That's a dog before, it's just knock it a bit over. So okay. Alright, so chào Quanh Nguyễn. Chú là người Việt Nam phải không? Đúng rồi, chú mới trả lời hay không? Đúng rồi Quanh Nguyễn, chú là người Việt Nam con. Còn hôm rồi mấy bạn livestream là mấy đệ tử của chú á. Livestream với mấy cái kênh võ thực á, thì mấy bạn hôm rồi mấy tháng nay mấy bạn làm vẫn còn đang làm, nhưng mà mấy bạn ít livestream tập luyện dạy võ cho mọi người quá. Để mà mốt chú khuyến khích mấy bạn live thêm nhiều để chỉ mọi người cách đánh phim hành động, đánh nữa mấy bạn đó giỏi lắm á nha. Okay, let's go. So from here I would go like, let's do like maybe 10 more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just get comfy, right? 1, 2, right? So your arms, you can put it right here or up here. It depends on how you comfy, but don't put it down like this, okay? This is a no, okay? Now I don't care how good you are right now, whatever you leave here, there's anything you have to lift all the way up here to block. So from here to here, take too long. You already get hit in the face. But here to here, you already sort of like make a person too harder to go into your face. So always leave your hand in front of you, okay guys? Make that a habit. Okay, and then you can go right in here, kick here, okay? Here, you go pin, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now make sure when you lift your leg up, you kick, and you are still in balance. Okay? You don't want to go kick like this and you lean back too much like this. You're off balance. That's not good. Try to have your body so your leg, the leg that's not kicking, slightly bend, and the other one lifted up from here and you kick. Okay? Yeah, slightly bend and then kick and then come back right away. Kick, or you can just leave it down. Okay? Kick, drop, or kick, come back. Okay? Come back and then your arms guard. Ok, chào Jimmy. Em ở Mỹ. Em xem hai kênh luôn ok. Jimmy Khang là xem hai kênh của anh luôn, một kênh bên kia với một kênh bên đây luôn Ok, chào em. Lúc trước anh cũng có đi Mỹ vài ba tiểu bang, hình như nhưng mà người Việt mình ở tiểu bang California là nhiều nhất, hình như không? Orange County, đấy, ở thành phố Orange County, Phước Lộc Thọ. Lần trước đi Mỹ thì cách đây chắc cũng 20 mấy năm rồi, cũng lâu rồi, phải không ta? 10 mấy, 20 mấy năm. Lần trước chắc cũng khoảng gần 20 năm coi. Now another kick from here. Very basics from the Wing Chun or wooden dummy where you can train. Or any martial art, you do a low kick. In karate or taekwondo, they do have the same thing, right? They do have low kicks, a lot of kicks, right? But in Wing Chun, we are focusing more on lower kicks anywhere from the going and down, anywhere from here and down, right? So make it easier so you keep yourself in balance. Because for self-defense, you don't need to show off and kick your head high. That's no need, right? Hello, em ở Cali, ok em. Hiện tại anh đang ở thành phố Hồ Chí Minh em. Ngay bây giờ là thành phố Thủ Đức. Lúc trước là quận 2 bên khu Thảo Điền. Winton, please. Okay. Okay, let's move on. We go from here, so we train that. This one, the basics. Boom. Basic again. And it's also a review, nothing new, guys. That's nothing new, okay? Anh ở thành phố Hồ Chí Minh đó em. Nothing new, so I move here. I slightly shift. Okay, I block. I slightly shift my body. You see how my stance right now? I'm standing against the dummy, right? Pretend that somebody throw a straight punch, you just slightly shift. Okay. The first thing in self-defense, like I always remind you every time, every day training with you, I go shift over a little bit. Okay. I try to avoid the hit because the hit is coming this way, and straight line at you, right? They're throwing a punch at you, right? Straight punch. You shift, you move over. Get out of the punch, don't get hit. That's the first thing. Main thing is like in a fight, you don't want to get hit, right? I don't care how fast your block is, right? But like if you move out, it's even faster. You just move, it's easier, right? Whereas you block here, sometimes you block here, your palm, your hand, you're gonna miss it, right? Like you're just placing your hands and the palm there. Just in case, you know, just in case. So I go here. If there's somebody punch, I move right here. See my arm? My arm, I just here to block. Sometimes the punch could be here, right, missing, but I move my face out, so I'm out of danger. Head here, stomach, whatever, it's fine. We can take a few punch here and there, right? But not like, you know, some expert, crazy boxer or MMA fighter. Their head is very brutal, so I don't know if you can take that. Hè này em về Việt Nam chơi à? Ok, quá tuyệt vời em. Em định đi đâu chơi ở Việt Nam? Anh là về Việt Nam, anh ở Việt Nam, lúc trước anh ở Canada. Anh ở Canada hơn 20 năm. Xong anh về Việt Nam rồi làm việc định cư ở Việt Nam luôn là cũng mười mấy năm rồi, 12 năm rồi. Okay. Block and attack. Yes. So if here I would go block, right? Now here, the thing, when I block here, like here, the arms here. But with the dummy, I'm like, if I move over here, now I sort of like get tied right here. This hand is sort of like holding me down. So therefore, the best way for me, if I block here, I go here, right? It would be easier and it's, it make more sense, right? Whereas I block here, I can go like this, but I have to lift my elbow up a bit and I chop here, right? Whereas I go here, or if I want to boom here and then I attack, I go the elbow here, but then I have to move my body in, right? Okay, that's the thing. So let's try it again. I go block, right? Either I can attack here, I block here, I go here. Whatever way you feel sort of like comfortable. And actually, when you're in a self-defense situation, you know, all hell break loose, everything go, right? You know, sometimes you don't even know what you do. You scratch, you do whatever, right? But when you're practicing this, sometimes it will help, right? It will help you, right, to calm yourself down, to assess the situation, to have more confidence. So that what you're gonna do in that situation, so you have like a better chance than the people that are not training. You know, when something coming up, people are always like, you know, oh. Sao tự nhiên vô này ta? Oh, sorry guys, I pressed the wrong button and go into the green screen or whatever. There you go. Sorry about that. Alright, so thông ông bà, Phú Thọ như là gần ở Hà Nội phải không em? Cách Hà Nội như mấy tiếng á. Lúc trước anh có đi Phú Thọ rồi. speed Wing Chun, please. Okay, speed Wing Chun. So. Any English? Yeah, of course, a lot of English. I speak like right now, I speak like 80 to 90% English. Wing Chun Fu. That's a new name for it. Thank you. Yeah, he is the cutest. He's like my best friend. Always, you know, wherever I go when I'm at home, he's always stick around me. Probably love to go outside. In the past few days, every other day, he just, you know, he just run outside and he sleep over all the people's house. You know, sometimes he get bored at home. He just go to sort of like other people home. He pretend that's his hotel or go to a hotel for vacation or something. So last week, he went to sleep like around the neighbor house twice. Try to look for him. But, yes, sure, Ken. I'm showing you guys what I know right now. Some of the stuff I know, I share with you guys, huh? Okay? But you gotta discipline yourself to train, right? I mean, I can show you the tool, but you have to sharpen it yourself, guys, right? To make it, whether it work or not, is up to every individual, right? Me as a person that share with you the knowledge, the tool, but you gotta train, right? You gotta practice, right? You gotta sharpen it, right? Okay, after you use a wire, you have to sharpen, just like a knife or whatever, right? After you use a wire, it get rusty, it get like, you know, not good, right? So you have to go sharpen, right? Either right now the 108 movements, I don't know the 108 movements yet. I just know a few basics. So that's my weakness right there. I gotta learn that too, right? 108 movement. I saw a lot of people are doing that. It look pretty cool. Like where you can train the form pretty open and straightforward. But I gotta learn that, my friend. You know that one here? Heel 13? But if you want to learn right now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of information. You can look it up and learn it from those master. Sorry, just a quick drink. Anh lúc trước anh ở Canada là cuối năm 92. Từ cuối năm 92 đến 2013, coi như là 21 năm. 21 năm là anh đi lúc nhỏ, lúc mười mấy tuổi á. Am I from Ip Man? I would love to. But I heard Ip Man 5, I think Ip Man 5 is coming or something. I don't know if people are like the movie crew, Donnie Yen is making that or not. But I see a lot of information that's thrown there in social media. Okay. Let's get back to basic, guys. Let's get back to the basic, and we can train like a few more. Now, this one is not Wing Chun. It's a little bit Wing Chun, but my master, he called it differently. He want to make like everything is like more sort of like more of Vietnamese Vietnam Kung Fu thing, but wood against the wooden dummy, right? Mainly practicing on the wooden dummy, right? So here, the 6th movement, I always like, sometimes I remind and I train this pretty much every time I train. 1. So you go from here. Just basically the stance is just normal. I go here 1, 2. I just open. I go slightly down. I don't have to go all the way down like this, you know, like the old traditional Wing Chun. Well, you can too if you want, right? That's cool. Whatever you feel comfortable. But for me, sometimes I go up like this, you know, because I find it harder. So I just train from here, right? But but if you want to do more proper way, then you can go all the way down. Okay, so I go slightly so that I can move easy. Right, so I go here. 1. Basics. The 6 basic movement. It's called Ngắn Công Phái. It's a Vietnamese term. Ngắn Công Phái. So what is this martial art? My master he want all his students to be like his arms and legs, or whole body. Try to strengthen, you know, toughen it up, you know, conditioning, right? So he makes us do hitting against the arm, the body of the dummy a lot hard, so that when we actually get in a fight, we get hit, we can block, and it doesn't hurt our hand or our feet as much. Otherwise, you get hit, boom, like this. You're gonna go like this, and you're gonna like, of course, you're gonna lose the fight for sure. If you get hurt like that, just a kick here, somebody kick your leg, your shin, you're like, oh, and then you go down. So that's why he want to incorporate more into that part. That's why he make Ngắn Công Phái. So he make us train like this, crazy like this. So he would hit like that. And then hit our shoulder, but I don't practice that a lot. You know, shoulder and then our chest, you know, do all that crazy sort of like Wudang martial art, long traditional ago, right? But I do just like the arm, a little bit of part of the leg, you know. But I'm pretty sure like people do practice that insane and crazy, I'm pretty sure the body gets toughened up a lot. But for me, it's just I'm just learning from the surface, right? The surface of it, so not dig deep into it, right? So, but I learned that a little bit for less than a year with training wooden dummy with him less than a year. Unfortunately, he passed away in his early age. Not that late. He just got to like about 70 years old, and then he passed away because of cancer. So you know, nobody beat cancer. Not a lot of people can beat cancer, right? So okay. Yes, the 6 basics. So since you want to see speed up again, I will show you that for like about 30 seconds, and then we move on. Okay. Just call you Ermin, okay? The other one I cannot pronounce. Doguken Ermin. Okay. All right. Let's go. So later on, when you guys practicing about like 3 months down the road, and you're practicing on a regular basics with all the basics movement. Now, as you can see there, I did nothing fancy there. It just only combined the basics movement. Okay, that's nothing fancy there. But as you're practicing along, you're gonna find that your hands, your arm will move faster, more strength, more power, more acceleration. When to move fast, when to relax, you will feel in your move. Oh, thank you very much, Infinity. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a great time training it. If you actually later on, you actually find your passion for it, and you discipline to train on a regular basis, you will love it. Trust me, you will love it. Like every time you wake up or something, whatever you do, you just warm up and then you're there. You go out there, and you hit it. You practice with it. It's awesome. All right, so let's get back to the first 6 basics movement, guys. Ngắn công phái, okay? From Vietnam, my master Dung. Master Dung, D-U-N-G. Ngắn công phái, right? So sort of like 1. So I go from here. Just stance facing, feet and shoulder width apart. Knees slightly bent, so my knees here, just slightly bent. I don't have to go together too much like this. I can just leave it open so you can feel comfortable, right? Comfortable. So from here, 1, lift up, 2, block down, 3, open, 4, you hit either the chin or the neck right here, straight, and then from there you grab the 2 arms of the wooden dummy, and you come back, and then you use all your strength, and boom, you hit right here. All right, so with the wooden dummy, 1, lifting up, all right, 2, pressing down, pressing block. In Taekwondo before, when I used to learn one of the move, boom, pressing block, right? Now same thing in Wing Chun. When Wing Chun is like a little bit different, it's just like slightly up harder. In MMA, same thing MMA. In MMA, remember somebody like, you see a lot of matches, they go grab your hand or Muay Thai, right? They grab your neck and they go boom, 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 like that, right? So therefore, see this pressing block right here. But in reality, for MMA, they block like this. You have to cover yourself like this. So your head is here, you cover with both arms. See, like this. Same thing. See, right there. That's where the pressing block come from. So you can actually use it for any kind of like self-defense or different discipline of martial art. It's basically all the same. It's just slightly movement. So when you do like certain martial art, oh, you think about it and say, oh man, this looks similar to karate. Oh, I can apply similar to Taekwondo or Kembo or whatever, right? They are just the same, just slightly adjust different position and different situation you use in self-defense. Whatever effective in that moment, you use it, right? All right. So, okay, guys, let's 1. So here, what's this for anyway? 1. So pretend that somebody's just, application, right? Not real life stuff, but application. Somebody grabbing you like this, they in the beginning of fight, yeah, you're gonna whatever, blah blah blah, right? It just grab you from there, just do nothing, just shock the elbow. Just like right here, they hold. See the elbow here, Papa. This move is here. So I think after you practicing for like 3 months, 6 months down the road, and you can hit really from here, boom. I'm pretty sure it's gonna shock the elbow, boom, like that. All of a sudden, oh shit, something's going on, something is happening, right? From here, boom, right? Now from here, right? The next move is the knee, remember? And then you're pressing block, right? The next move is for the knee straight. And then from here, you open. Same thing again. They're grabbing you. So basically you open like this. Now, if you were like a weak person, the smallest size, right? Of course, it's not gonna work. A guy that's 20 kilos over you or stronger, heavier than you. Some guy practicing weightlifting, so they're very strong. So from here, okay, that's fine. I cannot block you, that's fine. But my hand here, from here, is already on the inside. So I can just push forward to the face. Boom. Now, if your head is not strong enough, how many of you guys playing games here? How many of you guys playing like a Nintendo Switch or PS4, PS5, PlayStation and all that, or Nintendo or Game Boy, whatever? Now you can press here. Hello, Bình Thanh. Hello, Jimmy. Right? Any of you play games here? So here you can press. Now this is when you're pressing your thumbs. This is when they come into place. Now you see here, it's the eye, right? Can you flex the eye? Can you really flex your eyes? No, right? So that's self-defense, right? If you have to defend on your life, okay, he's too strong, I cannot block, I go right here. I go right here to the face, and here, I see the eye around here, or whatever you finger here. Typewriter, right? Who doesn't typewriter, right? Who do a computer typewriting, but not as much anymore. You're just gonna press on the phone, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna type with your thumb, so your thumb is very effective. It could be a very dangerous weapon, my friend. So here, you can just press the eyeball. So remember that, like if you have to, then do it. If you don't have to, please don't, because it's gonna do damage, a lot of damage to your eye, okay? So, yeah. So that's what this move for. I go block and I go here, right? And the next one, I grab, right? And then from there, I hit this part from here. Use all your strength, and from there, pa! Right here in the rib cage. Now I don't know how strong. I don't know how strong how people's ribs are and all that, you know. But like in ribs is covered, but like in the ribs, you're not gonna have a lot of muscle to cover your ribs, right? But with the full strength, I'm pretty sure you can like do damage to the ribs or the liver shot, right? As you see in like a lot of sport fighting, like you know that a lot of knockout is a liver shot where they kick to the liver right here. Oh, the guy go down and the guy give up. Yeah? So that if you train enough, you could do a lot of damage. Okay, okay, let's move on. So 1, 2. Now you know the application, right? So when you practice, oh man, that's what this movement for, right? Pa, shock the elbow. Somebody grabbing you, boom, shock the elbow. Okay, somebody kneeing you like this, pa, grabbing you. This movement here, pressing down. I'm pressing, I'm blocking, I'm blocking. If you see an open, you see the knee there, keep on kneeing you, right? Another one, again, okay, and kneeing you. Now, when the guy lifting the knees up, that's open spot right here, right? You can go in the tummy or the groin. Now see, you go knee, nah? See, when you knee, pa, pa. So if you can catch it in the right timing, what's your elbow here? You're blocking here. Your elbow's right here. So you can just like freaking go straight in, right? Right in the groin, right here, right? Right here. Okay, so use common sense, guy. Be smart, all right? No, just call. I'm just a regular person like you guys. Just call me Phan or Mr. Phan or whatever. Not Grandmaster, no. Cà Mau, wow. Anh ở Hồ Chí Minh em. VL. Đặt VL nghe cũng kỳ quá. VL ha, anh gọi là VL nha, gọi tiếng Anh đi VL. Hồ Chí Minh em. Okay, so District 2, Thủ Đức. Right now it's Thủ Đức, before District 2. Okay, so I can go like this, boom, boom, 3, open. The guy too strong, right? Man, he's like freaking over, 2 kilo over. Right? Okay, that's fine. I can just squeeze in and then squeeze the eye. This way your playing game come into effective. You guys love playing games. You press on the remote control or you press on your phone, you know, and you're playing games. This way come into play, right? And then 4, you grab. Okay, you grab the arm. Now, for this one, you can grab and you can knee, you can grab and kick. You see this movement as you see in the movie, right? Boom, like this, right? Donnie Yang, right? Same thing. Hey, you can use it. First of all, when you grab this, it keeps you in balance. And then you kick, grab and kick at the same time. Or you can grab both hands, pull him over, right? Oh, you see this move? Boom, release. Boom, release. See, you can interchange a lot of moves. After you practicing for a while, you're like, oh man, I can do this. Hey, what about if I do this? Please do. Please do. Use the imagination and try to like visualize what's coming. What you want to attack next in your training. Please do visualize that, right? Once you vision that and then in a real life situation, if you cannot do like 100% perfect, then you do 80% perfect, then 60% or whatever. It's better than not just go blank and just do this, you know. Try to get like, excited, right? Sometimes certain day we feel like shit, right? We feel like crap. We don't feel like training. We don't feel to go to work, right? And the same thing happens to everybody. But sometimes you have to like, that certain time in the day you're gonna make yourself go excited. I'm like, man, this time I'm gonna fucking make my, sorry for my bad word. I got carried away. Sorry about that. This time I'm gonna get training. I'm gonna go crazy, right? So you gotta pump yourself up. You gotta like motivate yourself, right? If you can't motivate yourself, nobody can motivate you, right? Me, I just like motivate you a bit, but then you have to discipline yourself to train, right? How much do I weigh? Right now I weigh 83 kilo, and I'm like 5'9". 5'9", yeah, around 5'9", 5'9 and a half. 175 cm, 1m75, cao, nặng thì 83 kg. Yeah. Anyway, the guy's asking me how much I weigh and all that, so yeah. So basically, I'm like sort of like maybe welterweight in UFC category, welterweight, I guess. All right. So why don't we train that for a bit? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Now, the distance you standing here to here. Okay, make sure you feel comfortable so that when you're hitting the target here, you're not sort of like reaching in like this. Okay, this is no good. First of all, you're training martial arts to have confidence, to have good posture, to look good, to look great, You're going outside, and you look great, you look fit, right? That's how you can set example, right? So therefore, when you do the movement, boom, stay in balance, okay? I go next one, boom, the next one, okay? I come back, I pull, and I hit. Now you see, I don't go reaching like this too much, or I go like this too much. No, try to keep yourself, your stand. Whatever you move, you try to stay in balance, okay? Whichever way we move. You move here, balance, okay? So, okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you're training, you can break it down in rhythm. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's up to you. Mix it up, guys. Have fun, right? So usually I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So the fifth one is sort of like a break it down. Right? I try to pull him over. He's very strong. Okay? If he's too strong, I cannot pull him over me. That's fine. I let go and then I attack. So doesn't mean when you pull, like he's so strong. Oh man, I'm trying to pull him. He's freaking strong. He's not going in. That's fine. Let it go. Why fight against it, right? Let it go. And then you attack from there. So sometimes in pretty much all martial arts, right? The basics meaning, you guys know all the yin yang and water, earth, and all that. The opposite reaction. I'm pretty sure you guys are smart enough. You guys all know that, right? So if the force is too strong, don't fight it. Just go with it, right? So if the guy go like so hard, they try to grab you and throw at you, you cannot grab them. Okay, fine. Too strong, he pull back, you pull like that. Okay, let's go. As soon as you let go, right? He try to pull it back. His balance is gonna go this way because he's like trying to pull all of a sudden. See, he's strong, right? He try to pull back, right? As soon as you let go, all of a sudden, of course, then he's gonna fall back, right? Same thing when you're playing. What you call it? I forgot what it's called. The rope where you pull the rope against each other. Remember when we were young, sometimes we play that, we pull, you and your friend, and all of a sudden you let go. What happened? What happened to your friend? You're gonna fall back, right? Yes, you're right. You got it. Oh yeah, that's pretty much right, Baba. You're absolutely right because in MMA and a lot of competition fighting, and MMA fighting competition, UFC championship, or PFL, any big organization out there, like because it's competition, right? Competition, right? You gotta win. You gotta go in there and win. So therefore, like mostly the person that attack first gonna win the fight, most likely, right? But if a person don't know anything, right, and they attack, they go crazy, right? But the person, the normal person that learn martial arts, and they're confident enough to defend themselves, and they can move well, they can, just get out of the way quick enough and confident to stand up. That's gonna be a different story, right? But you're right, Babar, because a lot of MMA nowadays is like mostly all like go competition, but it's also good for self-defense too. A lot of fighter, a lot of MMA practitioner nowadays, because not a lot of people are gonna go like for competition, right? And in how many of us in the world, if we were to train like, let's say like there's like freaking 500 million people that practicing MMA, and in total maybe 1 billion people are practicing martial art overall, right? We're not gonna go like competition. Even if we go competition, our lifespan in competition won't last long, right? Maybe 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road. The best one gonna be maybe lasting maybe 15 years. 15 years. If you can do for 20 years like crazy legend, that's pretty amazing. But that's like only top 0.1% or 0.001%. So the art is very rare to be like, a UFC star. Even UFC, right? If you get to make it to the UFC and you fight and you lose 3 fights in a row, you out, right? But each fight, how much you gonna make, right? For instance, regular fighter, and they get to go on TV live, whatever UFC. The regular fighter, they probably average get 50 grand per fight, right? If they win, right? Get the bonus, maybe another $50,000, right? Right? But you never know what's gonna happen, right? You could get your face smashed, whatever, But hey, it depends on everybody's goal, right? But here we're just training, for the sake of loving the martial arts, and if you can use it for self-defense, awesome, right? Just train for like your passion and your health. Yeah, one UFC. Congratulations to representative from Vietnam. He lost till he lost, but this one he has to win, so he did one, and he got a bonus for great performance. So that's awesome. Love Vietnam, awesome. What? That's it? Are you kidding me? Sao ít vậy? Có 5.000 hả? Trời ơi, có 5.000 à? That sucks. Oh, but now he can make. Oh, I don't know him personally. No, I don't know him personally. I heard about him like 2 years ago. I heard about. That's it. Only 5K. Are you kidding? 50K or 5K? VL. Is it 50K or 5K? Am I hearing this right or wrong? Quang Lê qua thắng. Từng rồi giờ rồi thắng. That's it. Có 5.000 hả? Cái gì tệ vậy? Vậy là thua cái ông sư phụ đánh được 10.000 á. Ông Robson á. Yeah. Đánh One Championship thắng được 10.000 á. Yeah. Thua chắc 5.000 thắng được 10.000. Yeah. Không đủ tiền thuốc men. Giờ trong đó tính con cũng không biết có đúng rồi không. Nhưng mà được tặng cái bonus 50.000. Để tặng cái xúc xắc á, cái xúc xắc.
quay này giống hôm qua.
Có.
Dạ.
Nó quay chứ.
Thì đợi sư phụ.
Sometimes I wouldn't recommend this too much, like punching this, but sometimes for myself, I punch a few moves here and there, just to get the feel of it, because a lot of like great like traditional karate master or like taekwondo master, um, well, right now they're probably like in the late 50s, 60 or 70 or 80 or whatever. They're practicing like crazy, man. Like they punch, the knuckles are like callous, and I can just imagine you getting hit like one punch like this. Oh no, not a lot. Sometimes I train like 3 times, 4 times a week, right? Sometimes 1 week if I go to work or something anywhere far, I just do regular push-ups and stuff to try to keep maintain my body in shape. But not so much. Like each time I train maybe an hour to an hour and a half. That's about it. Yeah, but on regular basics, maybe 3 times a week. Yeah. So if you guys can incorporate, maybe right now in the beginning, you can put half an hour into your training, 3 times, 4 times a week. That's pretty good. After 1 month, and you increase like maybe an increment of like 10 more minutes. So then you get 40 minutes, right? The next month, then next month you put in another 10 minutes. Then you get 50 minutes, right? 50 minutes, 3 times, 4 times, and you're gonna be great, right? I'm pretty sure like you will improve your health overall, and your fitness overall. So yeah. Alright, okay. Anyway, just practice a little bit more, and then we gonna like call it a day. Okay, guys? Sometimes, please, don't think that this Wing Chun, and then you cannot practicing grabbing. Sometimes, imagine yourself try to grab somebody's arm. Do other movement rather than just strike and punch, where you can go the arm inside and you come back and you grab. Whatever, just think of it, right? And then boom. Sometimes grab the arm, elbow strike. Be creative, guys. Just be creative and be open. Have an open mind in your training. I'm pretty sure you can learn a lot more rather than, oh, this is Wing Chun, this is dummy. I'm just gonna learn this dummy. I'm just gonna block like this, I hit like this, strike like this. I don't grab, see? Up here, I grab. Here, I grab. Here, I grab. Right? Or here, boom. Right? Visualize. Don't just limit yourself to certain movement, like Bruce Lee always said, like Grandmaster great Bruce Lee always said, don't limit yourself, right? Don't limit yourself to a certain form, certain shape, certain martial arts, certain movement, right? So, sometimes I just wear something like that makes you look great, feel great. Sometimes you put on, this uniform or that uniform or whatever it is, but sometimes it helps you, keep you training to look great, to train harder, whatever. Motivate yourself. Please do so, right? Don't let anybody stop you from what you're doing, what you love, what your passion. All right? Anyway, guys, okay, let's call it a day, and we're gonna see you guys soon. Love you all right? And then you can practice boxing move, your kicking, whatever. Once you finish, take 3 deep breaths, calm yourself down. Try to get back to normal state. And then pay respect to your training partner, your teacher, your sensei, people that help you to train. In either way, you can bow like this, or you can bow like this, or you can bow like this. Whatever way is fine. As long inside of you, you show respect. Respect to other people, respect to the person that helped you training along with you. All right, guys, have an awesome day. I see you around. All right, love you all. Yeah. All right, bye bye. Bye bye guys. Bye everyone. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. All right. Chào Jimmy Khang nha, chào Bình Thạnh nha. All right. Bye guys. Right now I'm gonna go do some work and gonna like